Many activists argue that racial equality can't be achieved without evening the playing field economically. News 4's Tosin Fikile has more on the challenges Black business owners say they face and the way one woman is doing her part to help close the economic gap.
At Slim and Husky's in North Nashville, it's pizza with a purpose.
Putting restaurants in underserved communities, providing food in areas that were once food deserts.
E.J. Reed is the co-owner of the Pizza and Birria, as they call it. And while you can safely assume that pizza appeals to all zip codes, they chose this location for a reason.
Our decision to put it here was to highlight the best of Black culture. Through the artwork that we have, through our food, through the music that we play. For us, we're building a corporation. We're building levels. We're building, a true infrastructure. And, when people, especially, young African Americans see that, it gives them hope.
But it wasn't always hopeful for this Black business owner. He says starting out, he heard the word no about 20 times.
Trying to get a bank loan, you had to have a perfect situation, perfect credit, show cash. It works for some people.
According to recent Federal Reserve data, Black-owned businesses are most likely to apply for bank loans, but less than 47% of the applications are fully funded. And when Black business owners are approved, they are the highest among all categories by 10% to not receive full financing.
We're not screaming for no reason. We're not saying there's issues for no reason. There are true issues that African Americans face every day. It's funny, America as a country, we love sports. And in the essence of sports is competitiveness, it's fair, it's two people on the field going at it. However, in society, we lack one of the very things that we love, fairness.
May it be keeping you from working on a project because of your skin color, and using a lot of excuses as to your price is too high. Well, why are your prices too high? Because you haven't given the chance to build up the volume. You see, one block causes other blocks.
Carol Greenlee is an inclusion plan coordinator. She works to help minority contractors get on government projects.
It's a way of helping African Americans and women, which I'm both, to participate in the wealth of this country. It's a way to dispel some of the myth about working with African Americans.
Greenlee, who you can describe as an in-between man, says the struggle for Black business owners starts with the color of their skin.
And sometimes just to get credit from suppliers is difficult. To rent properties as a minority-owned business or a woman-owned business, you immediately have to either upfront pay more in order to gain access.
So I asked, how do they get to equality and fairness?
First, start giving them a chance and abide by the rules, the laws that are on the books. Apply them equally across the board.
I believe, us as African Americans as well need to focus more on economic empowerment, need to focus more on owning businesses, need to focus more on education, and focus more on these areas that can take us out of these underserved communities and put us into a position where we can stand on our own. The problem is we can't have a foot or a knee on our neck while we're trying to do that.
Reporting for News 4 Nashville, I'm Tosin Fikile.